some exotic species. So the first ants on the list are my Camponotus lateralis. So in the middle you can see the queen, which is about 1.5 centimeters long, and you can also see the 4 workers she has. There are 3 minors and 1 major. One very beautiful thing about those ants is that the workers have a red head. As you can see, the workers are full of honey, and the queen also laid a big batch of eggs, which you can see right above her gaster. This species is very common in South Europe, so when I was in Italy, I was able to find some big colonies of Camponotus lateralis, which you can see right now on the video. Even though Camponotus lateralis obviously is a Camponotus, their maximum colony sizes aren't that big, like if you compare them to Camponotus ligniperta or Herculinus. So I decided to keep a colony of them myself. So the next exotic colony I keep right now is Actomamyrmex asterius, and as you probably can tell, they are very healthy and doing very well right now. So they actually have like 6 to 8 workers or something like that, but it's very hard to tell because they don't really move, and that makes it very hard to tell them apart from each other. What isn't hard to spot though is the brood they have. And right now they have 2 cocoons and a lot of larvae, and they always have a new fresh laid pile of eggs. So I've raised this colony from just a single queen, which actually you can see right on top of everything, just sitting on the cotton right now. It took her around about 2 months to hatch her first generation of workers, and right now, like every 2 weeks or so, they hatch a new worker. Even though they are a ponerine species with a stinger, mine are very inactive, and I have never seen just a single worker walking around in her outworld. The next colony is for sure one of my favorite ant colonies I currently keep. Those are in fact trapjaw ants, so ants of the genus Odontomachus. To be more specific, Odontomachus bernius. When I bought this colony, the colony existed from just the queen and 1 analytic worker she raised up by herself. When I unboxed the colony, the ants actually seemed to be dead. They didn't move, and even when I shake them into their future outworld, they didn't move a single leg or antenna. At this moment I was sure they were dead, though as you can see they started moving, and it turns out that they just were very cold because the day I received them the outside temperatures were very low. Though luckily they recovered very fast and started on raising up some new worker ants. At that point they had like 5 pupae, some larvae, and already a new pile of eggs. Right now the queen has already raised successfully 6 or 7 workers, and also, as you can probably see by yourself, there is a lot of brood. I don't only like this colony so much because I like Odontomachus in general, but I also like them because they're very active, even though they're only 7 workers. I almost to every time of the day see like 1 or even 2 workers scouting around their outworld. I've even managed to capture this interesting clip of a larvae feasting on a piece of mealworm. And now to the big boys. So those are Odontomachus too, but they're kind of different. And first of all, I don't even know the name of the species. The seller didn't know either, and I think the seller of the seller didn't know too. So I'm just gonna call them Odontomachus from Vietnam, because that's where they come from. So what makes those Odontomachus special is their size, because they're almost 2 centimeters in length, which is very long for an Odontomachus. Actually, it's as long as Odontomachus hastatus or Odontomachus califer. I don't know how to pronounce the last one, but they're very big ants, and they're definitely the biggest ants I keep currently. And another special thing about them is that they actually are polygynous, and this colony has 2 queens and 16 workers. The colony is doing very well right now, and even though they're so big, they already have a cocoon after only 2 entire months, and they already arrived with eggs. So they need very long to produce new workers, but the good thing is that they have a lot of larvae and eggs, so the colony still will grow. So those were all my exotic ants, and I hope you could enjoy the video, even though my English still sucks almost as much as the quality of the video recordings of the ants you saw in this video themselves. Though to improve that and to make my videos a little more enjoyable, I decided to buy myself a macro lens for my phone, which hopefully can be used by me in the future videos. In case somebody watched this and is wondering what the next video is gonna be about, it's gonna be about unboxing a new ant species. To be precise, a queen, a big Pomeranian queen. I'm not gonna tell you which species though, cause that's kinda how teasing works, and also everyone does this, so you just have to be tuned about the next video, but I can promise that it will be interesting. So that was it with the second video. I hope you could kind of enjoy it, and bye, see you in the next one.